Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of CTF and another episode of the CTF monthly leaderboards. This is for the month of September, and the day I'm recording this is the last day of September. I think CTF games are still going on, but I didn't want to wait till the really last second because it could be like way past midnight before and then the leaderboards could reset. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to set a complete time with this, and chances are your statistics will probably improve by the end of what I'm actually putting down on here. But I'm just going off of when I recorded this and looked at all the stats and everything. So let's go ahead and unveil the top 10 for the month of September. So this is last month's. Tapney was first last month, and for this month, it's kind of the same people pretty much. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not tell you I got my Halloween skin on? Yeah, it's Halloween now. Basically, it's the month of October, so it's Halloween in my opinion. And I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. Fun fact. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the 10th top player of the month. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I did this last month. I totally don't look at how this is laid out. The 10th player of the month of October goes to XKWM1. Yes, that's how you say it, right? I hope. He had a 59% game win streak. I want this. No. See, the first one is always complicated because I never remember exactly what it's supposed to look like. But so just give me a second here. Okay, and he had a 1 point. Is there someone walking around me? Am I going crazy? I hear someone walking around me in game. He had a 22 cap ratio. What is there? Hello? So yeah, KWM1 got 10th for this month. He had a decent game win percentage, a positive KDR, and he had a pretty good cap ratio, so that's why I put him there. Okay, the rest of this will go by fast. Here we go. Number 9 for the month goes to BMW 7 Series. I think that's how you would properly say that, right? I always call him Alex. So he had a 66 game win percentage, as well as a 2.4 KDR, and he did not have a good cap ratio. He only had a 0.8 percentage cap ratio, which is not good. But the reason I put him on here is because literally the entire first page of the leaderboard, like, everyone either had a really bad KDR, like way negative KDR, or they had a good KDR and hardly any caps at all. So ordinarily, I probably wouldn't put someone on this with a 0.08 cap ratio, but nobody really had a good cap ratio this month, and the caps for this month are way down actually. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt with that because caps this month are just so low. So 8th for the month goes to Litself, I guess. It looks like itself, but it's actually an L. He had a 62 game win percentage and this is a big one, a 6 KDR ratio. A 6, which is the best. Well, it's actually the second best month. I'll talk about that at the end of this ranking. And he had a 14% cap ratio. Number 7 for the month goes to Cascrute. He had a 66 game win percentage. He also had a 1.4 KDR and a 21% cap ratio. I'm saying he, and I'm like basically assuming everyone's genders in this. I am so sorry, people. 6 for the month goes to Frightened Phoenix, and their name does not even fit on here. It's so large. I'm just not gonna put any spaces. Frightened Phoenix. There we go. They had a 64 game win percentage and a 1.1 KDR, as well as a 29% cap ratio. So you may be wondering, why is this person higher up than Cascrute when they have a lower game win percentage? Well, I thought about that, and game win percentage is definitely like probably the biggest thing, but it's still like the 64 and 66 is not that big of a difference, but their cap ratio is quite a big difference. Not huge, but it's noticeable that this person has a better cap ratio, and they have like 80 some caps, and this person has 50 some caps, and their KDR is not really that important to me, but I just gave her the edge because the cap ratio is better, they have more caps, and the game win percentage is really not that big of a difference if you think about it, because obviously the more games you play, the more games you're going to lose in theory. You're not going to win every single game. So I just don't see that being much of a difference, but the cap ratio is definitely better for her, so that's why I gave her that. And 5th for the month, and finally moving out of 6th place, because this person was 6th for the last 2 months, is Zero Nerve. He improved his game win percentage, I think, or I don't know. He improved something. Overall, he was just better than a lot of this month's stats are way, way lower than normal. He had a 2.2 KDR and a cap percentage of 28%. I think that's what is higher than what he normally has been getting. And then 4th for this month, this person had a really good month. Skillful Zetriax? Zetria? Is it Zetria? Skillful Zetria? I don't know, but that's that person. They had a 68 game win percentage and a 1.3 KDR and a 36% cap ratio, which is pretty good for this month, at least 36 is. 3rd for the month, this person has really improved pretty much everything about their stats, and each month they keep getting better, I've noticed, because the first month I think they were 10th, and then last month they were like, I don't know, 6th or 7th. No, they weren't 6th, they were 7th. I don't know, they improved, and this month they've moved all the way up to 3rd. This is statistical, make sure I get this right, statistical. Oh, someone wants to TP to me. Hold on. They had a 65 game win percentage and a 1.1 KDR, which isn't great, but again, like I always say, KDR really doesn't matter to me. This was the biggest thing. They had the best cap ratio of the month. Was a 53% cap ratio, which is really, really good. Someone wants to TP to me. 2nd for the month goes to Sadness. Yes, Sadness. Yeah. She was 2nd last month too, I think. She had an 80 game win percentage, which is really good. And a 2.7, where's 7? There we go. KDR. And a 15% cap ratio. So 1st for the month really is no surprise. The game win percentage is slightly lower, but everything else is better, and their game win percentage really wasn't that much off. And 1st for the month is obviously Serdingum. I'm not spelling that right. He had a really great game win percentage, and KDR was really, really good, and their cap ratio was better than Sadness, and their KDR was better than Sadness, and their game win percentage is basically the same thing. Certain has played a lot more games than Sadness did, so I decided to give him first place over Sadness. Even though I think if Sadness would have played way more games than she did, I think she probably could have gotten the top spot, but she just didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Most kills for month of October. Wait, what? Most kills for month of October? Yeah. Goes to Cerningum again. He got this last month too, with 5,085 kills. Am I doing that right? I really hope so. I'm doing it slightly different, I think. Yeah. So then, most caps for month of... I said October. I hate myself. Okay. For month of Sept, that goes to statistical. They had 169 caps. There's two people who were really close for it, but at the time that I'm recording this, they were winning. So most wins for month of Sept goes to OM6, which is also the #1 spot on the monthly leaderboard that MCC does. He had 513 wins. Overall, everything is down. I gotta change this because I put October, but yeah, you get the point. Overall, everything is kind of down this month. I do want to say that there was someone who probably would have been maybe not first, but second or third. But the reason they did not get it is because they have been permanently banned. Their stats were really, really good, and if they weren't perm banned, if they were just like temporary banned, I probably would have put them on here. But I searched them up and they were perm banned, and then I started thinking, you know, I'm not saying they are cheating, but if they are cheating, it's not really fair for me to put them up on here. So I cut them out because I just don't think that's really fair to everyone else who do play fairly. And so he is not put into this top 10. I did look at his stuff, and then I remembered that he was banned, and so I searched him up, and he's perm banned. So I didn't put him into account into this because I didn't want to give him that spot. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video for the month of September rankings. And congratulations to Sir Ningham for getting top spot. Each month we have had a different first place. The first month who got first month? Jep. Jep got first in August, or in July, and then Tapney got first in August, and now Sir Ningham is first in September. So next month maybe we'll have another new winner, or we'll have Sir Ningham repeat. I don't know. But I'm glad you guys are really enjoying this series. I get a lot of people who always look forward to this. So thank you so much for supporting this series, and thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are not. And I will see you guys for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Always remember to live Moss. Goodbye.